We've got 4 communities: Oxnard, Ventura, Port Hueneme, and Camarillo. Individually, each community represents their brand. Our brand is the united front of the collection of those 4 cities, Ventura County Coast. So previously, each city would go independently to these major trade shows where we're trying to inspire visitation to our destination to drive that economic impact to all 4 cities collectively. We leverage the resources of all 4 communities under the umbrella of Ventura County Coast to take the brand into other communities, trade shows, events, to inspire visitation to the region as a collective whole. Instead of going individually, we were gonna go as Ventura County Coast. Pretty much everybody's been to a trade show, and what do you see? It's a sea of pipe and drape. Pop-up displays, and it's the same thing over and over and over. Pipe and drape doesn't define us. We needed something bigger and better, and when we got approval from the board for this big idea to not have an exhibit, an experience, the Ventura County Coast experience, how are you gonna bring that big idea to life? We took this crazy idea to the guys at Creative Displays, Abe, Garrett, and their entire team, and we just started drawing on windows, kicking around ideas, laid out a few different options to then take back to the board.
They wanted to bring the region of Ventura together, everybody, so this booth just became this mesh that really actually flows really well, and it's almost like it takes you on a trip through Ventura County.
It embodies the character of the Ventura County coast, from the brew pubs to the beaches to the agriculture and you know the reasons that you really want to come to Ventura County. It's all right there in one representation. It was one of the better executions that we've as a team have completed.
One of the things that really unifies all 4 of our communities, it's the diversity of the communities, the landscapes and the beaches and the mountains and the fields and the agriculture. And the one thing that gets you from point A to point B is a vehicle. You know, we're right on the road trip for California, you know, right off of Highway 101. And how do you get from Camarillo to Ventura and Oxnard and Port Hueneme? If we're gonna have a Ventura County Coast experience, we gotta get a VW bus.
I just got excited about it when Brian mentioned the trade show committee wanted to create this trade show exhibit that we could take from town to town and introduce a bus, a Volkswagen bus component to it. Fortunately, this bus had some serious damage to it.
We were excited to be able to save a portion of this van because it had been just completely burned, and normally it would have probably been a total loss, but because of this project we're able to use the good portion of it and kind of bring it back to life.
We had to cut everything in half so you have that 3D effect, that opportunity to really put the visitor into your destination. Otherwise, you can't really do that. It's not cardboard or a cutout. These are real elements.
I think this is going to open up an opportunity for a lot of people to feel what it's like to enjoy a Volkswagen van cruising up the coast. People that probably wouldn't normally get that opportunity might jump in this thing at the trade show and go, wow, I get it, you know, this is what it's all about.
Things virtually built, but we're missing one key component to really finish this experience. What's missing is, with our California surf culture, are the surfboards that go on top of this beautifully restored VW bus. Who better to go to than the legend himself, Steve Walden. I'm so proud of the trust that my board of directors put in me and Marlis and Pearl for having the leadership and the vision to bring this idea to the forefront in the first place. We have other destinations asking, how in the world did you do this? This was one of the major accomplishments in my career, to bring 4 different communities together under one umbrella where we could do something collectively to take that Ventura County experience across the country and inspire others to book their stays in Ventura County Coast. If we're able to do this in the timeline that we had, I wonder what's next.